no mai haere. Ki tēnei kōwhirina kia whānuia, koutou nā akona. Ko AJ Tupuangua no te whānau Portuki aha. E tū for the official procession led by Mrs. Skelton. Remain standing for the national anthem.
We
afternoon and welcome to the Rolleston College Poroweka Haimata Year 11 Prize Giving for 2022. Ko AJ Te Hoingoa no Pōtoki Whānau aha. It is our great pleasure to welcome you to this afternoon's celebration of academic and community achievements with the Year 11 learners of Rolleston College in 2022. A quick health and safety message. If you have to evacuate the building, the exits are at the front of the room to your right. If we have to evacuate, we'll make our way from here to the field outside. During this afternoon's award celebration, we'll see the amazing achievements of the Year 11 learners both in and outside of the classroom. We'll see the academic achievements and celebrate those learners who have shown the community spirit, kindness and cultural achievements. He kāpuna e rui mai e rangi atia. The seed shall not be lost. This is our Rolleston College whakatauki. This whakatauki is a great reminder that we are all born to be great, and in fact it is our responsibility to ourselves, our whānau and our tupuna, to strive to be great in everything that we do.
Kia ora koutou, ko Ezra toku ingoa. 2022 started with its challenges. Today we are thankful to be together as a community to share, reflect, laugh and create more wonderful memories today. We welcome parents, caregivers, supporters who are able to be part of our prize giving in person. As learners, we would like to acknowledge the tireless work of the staff at Rolleston College through the challenges of 2022. As always, they went above and beyond for all learners, and we cannot thank them enough. Today we thank teachers, kai whakatiri, support staff, Hau Water Wellness team, caretakers, coaches, volunteers and all those who have played a role in supporting the learners of Poroweka Haimata. Please give them a round of applause. In addition to the staff who are on site daily, we would also like to acknowledge the tireless work of our Board of Trustees who continue to contribute their time and energy towards the success of Rolleston College Poroweka Haimata. Can we please give them a round of applause as a token of thanks for their support? Today we welcome the Deputy Chairperson of the Board of Trustees, Greg Knowles, to speak to us. Greg has been part of the Rolleston College journey since 2016 when he was part of the establishment Board of Trustees. Greg is an advocate for the college who has shown support for all the staff and learners during our journey. Please welcome Greg Knowles to the stage.
Don't you guys look good? Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou. On the 9th of October, scientists recorded the largest ever explosion ever recorded in modern human history. It was so large that it saturated many of the sensors designed to monitor such explosions, and it ionised our atmosphere. So much that anyone using long-wave radios at the time would not have been able to use them. Funnily enough, I never saw anything of it in the news. Perhaps the reason for this is that it happened quite a distance away. We were quite lucky that this was the case, given the size of it. It didn't occur in the Ukraine. In fact, it didn't occur on our planet. It didn't occur in our solar system. In fact, it didn't even occur in our galaxy, the Milky Way. It happened in another galaxy, far, far away. While multiple sensors on and around our planet detected it 4 weeks ago, the actual explosion didn't occur then. It didn't occur last week. It didn't occur this year. It didn't occur since you've been born. It didn't even happen when the dinosaurs were on the Earth. The explosion that was detected here last month happened 2.4 billion years ago. Here on Earth, that's only when life was microbial and oxygen was finally starting to be produced, but was still at a fraction of the levels in our atmosphere today. We were also in the first of many ice ages. For 2.4 billion years, that's 2,000 at the speed of light, the blast energy of a dying star, a sun many times larger than our own, travelled through space and was finally detected by multiple instruments, some literally blinded by the magnitude of the energy as it passed by us and carried on through space. As soon as it happened, multiple telescopes from all over the planet turned towards its origin, and just like a time machine, they watched the afterglow of a star dying 2.4 billion years ago. Apart from its incredible size, this type of explosion wasn't unique. We've detected thousands of such explosions since we accidentally discovered them back in the 60s. Satellites launched to detect nuclear explosions on Earth started detecting these explosions in space, be it much smaller than the one on the 9th of October. They are called gamma ray bursts, and they are emitted from a number of ways the giant star dies. Often, they are emitted from the poles of a massive dying star as it collapses and becomes a black hole. Of course, a black hole isn't a hole. It's just a massive sun packed into such a small space that it becomes an incredible mass. Because masses attract, everything that has a mass is pulled towards it. This includes even tiny particles that make up light. Because light can't get away from it, to the observer, it takes on a lightless colour of black. So us humans call it a black hole. Can you imagine the years of science, evolution, that had to occur for us humans to develop the science to detect something so small, but yet so big and so long ago? It took some clever people. Clever people have done a lot of things over humanity: harnessing fire, using it to cook food, then later producing steam to drive machinery, the discovery of electricity, which evolved into electronics, and then the natural progression into the invention of the PlayStation. People who had a quest to learn and are continuing to learn from the benefit of all humanity. Some may question the benefits of the PlayStation. A number of you in this room today may play an important role in an important industry one day. One of our roles at Rolleston College is to ensure that it can happen for you. That's not to say that it is the sole goal of our school to churn out clever people to become scientists, although we aspire to. But a clever person comes in many, many packages. Let's carry on with the example of the space industry. To detect that explosion, we not only needed clever scientists, we needed engineers who designed and built the radio and optical telescopes, whether it was design the system for the radio wave guides or the optical systems for the lenses, or the engineers to support the telescopes on structures capable of working accurately in all weathers, construction engineers to build the buildings and the concrete pads that they and the telescopes sit on, the catering industry to feed all those people, the truck drivers to deliver the concrete and the construction materials. And of course, there are the cleaners required to keep those facilities clean and tidy. If a satellite needs to be launched to improve the ability to detect those explosions, there's the designing and building of the satellite, the chemical engineers to better design fuels to power the rockets to take the devices up into Earth's orbit. They all operate out of buildings built by builders and engineers, and again, they all need cleaners to keep everything clean and tidy. The caterers for the facility operate out of buildings, again needing to be built. Electricity needs to be provided into those buildings to power the ovens, the lights, etc. Staff employed to do the cooking, and again, cleaners to keep it all clean and tidy. Such scientific operations require funding, and to improve access to that funding, the public needs to be informed through a public relations department. Designers keep the websites up to date and full of incredible images captured by their photographers. Major discoveries are announced on social media and spokespeople appearing before that media. These guys make a bit of a mess and say yes, they work in buildings requiring builders, truck drivers, electricians, plumbers and cleaners. So what am I saying? Our world don't need to be successful by discovering the next big dying star. Likewise, you may decide an industry of engineering, building, plumbing, truck driving, catering, and many more are out there for you. But what I hope you will do is strive for one day when you leave Rolleston College is to look for opportunity. I hope that some of you may sit back and see things that others may not. To see those opportunities. If you're not a scientist, if you're not a builder, a plumber, a photographer, a truck driver, then I would hope every person who sees that they all needed a cleaner. So many cleaners, in fact, that it would seem right for you to grasp that opportunity and set up a small business, employing a key bunch of people to fill that gap that possibly no one else thought of. Someone with a business with a large number of staff, especially in specialty cleaning, could earn more than the renowned scientists studying in the stars. Wander the boundaries. Be prepared to look for what others may not see. When some may be looking to the spectacular events in the sky, be prepared to be the ones that sweep them off their feet. Rolleston College endeavours to give you skills that you will need as building blocks to move on to the next stage of your lives. Not only the educational skills, but the confidence and self-belief. The ARCO and advisory models of Working Well are a mentorship program providing guidance through the vast numbers of unit standards on offer. We have an excellent EOTC program. It is not established to entertain you, but to give you skills such as the self-confidence from successfully scaling a cliff or mountain bike track, etc. As I say every year, use all of these to your advantage to become the person who will wander the boundaries of life. Enjoy your break, make the most of summer, and go well with exams if any of you have them. And I look forward to seeing you here next year at Rolleston College. Your school. Use it.
Thank you, Greg. We appreciate the time that you give to us and for the many aspects of the college that you've contributed to. Finding your space you belong at high school can be a challenge, but once you find where your growing passions within the classroom, you can flourish beyond. Here to show us where they belong is the Rolleston College Vocal Group, who wowed the audience at our recent Case Awards with a musical number from the motion picture The Prince of Egypt. Please welcome the Rolleston College Vocal Choir, led by Mrs. Roll.
Good morning, or afternoon, I don't know what time it is now. We selected this song as a group. The leaders decided on this song. It's called When You Believe from the Prince of Egypt. And this is a song about believing in better times to come when things are hard. And given the last couple of years that we've had, I think that's very apt. We even are going to sing a little bit of Hebrew in the middle. So good luck understanding that and enjoy.
Thank you for that wonderful performance, and we look forward for many more performances in the future. We now move into the Learning Awards for 2022. Please welcome Mrs. Hoy to the stage to read the awards and Mr. Greg Knowles to present them.
Good everyone. Year 11 is the first year of full NCEA qualifications at Rolleston College. Courses are still modelled on the upward, connected and selected learning vehicles of the junior school. Reflecting the flourishing growth of our gifted tree, the Lancewood, our learners move towards greater specialisation. The following learners will be receiving academic awards for their learning successes in 2022. Learners will receive either High Achievement within a learning area or the Distinction Award, which is the top Year 11 learner in the learning area. Can the following learners please come forward for the High Achievement Awards? Ryan Druitt, Hannah Mill, Jason Brazer, Reese Dunn, Vidushi Fernando and Megumi Tekuliat. For Achievement in Health and Physical Education, Ryan Druitt, Hannah Mill, Ngāti Tahu, Ngāti Whaua, Jason Brazier. For High Achievement in the Arts, Reese Dunn, Vidushi Fernando and Megumi Tekuliat. Well done. Can the second group of learners please come forward for the High Achievement Awards? Braden Youngman, Lynn McQueen, Jonathan Lee and Nick Dold. For High Achievement in Mathematics and Statistics, Braden Youngman and Lily McQueen. For High Achievement in Languages, Jonathan Lee and Nick Dold. Congratulations. Can the third group of learners please come forward for the High Achievement Awards? Ella Devery, Riley Mason, Caitlin Robinson and Tobias Delahunty. For High Achievement in Social Sciences, Ella Devery. For High Achievement in Technology, Riley Mason, Caitlin Robinson and Tobias Delahunty. Congratulations. The next group of learners will be receiving awards across several learning areas. Can these learners please come forward? Rosie Bruff, Kyle Dinio, Jack Ferries and Julia Manton. Receiving learning awards today for High Achievement in English and Science is Rosie Bruff. For High Achievement in English and Mathematics is Kyle Dinio. For High Achievement in Health and Physical Education and Technology is Jack Ferries. For High Achievement in Languages and Social Sciences is Julia Menton. Congratulations. Can the following group of learners please come forward to receive the Distinction Awards? This is the top learner in a learning area. Amy Webb, AJ Rush, Taylor Smith, Caitlin Henderson and Tina Liu. Distinction in English, Amy Webb. Distinction in Health and PE, AJ Rush. Distinction in Social Sciences, Taylor Smith, Naitahu. Distinction in Technology, Caitlin Henderson. Distinction in Arts, Tina Lu. Congratulations. The next group of learners will be receiving distinction and high achievement. Can these learners please come forward? Katie Warman, Amelia DeVries, and Meredith Rowland. For high achievement in social sciences and distinction in languages is Katie Warman. For high achievement in English and languages and distinction in mathematics, Amelia DeVries. And for high achievement in English and mathematics and distinction in science, Meredith Rowland. This concludes the Learning Awards for Year 11 2022.
Thank you, Mrs. Hoy and Mr. Knowles, and congratulations to all the learners who have received academic awards today.
Whānau is an important part of life at Rolleston College, from Whānau Day at the start of the year to Junior Summerfest happening later this term. As the seniors leave us, the Whānau points are as follow. The preliminary totals for 2022 are 4th place Koana with 200 points, 3rd place Ngāhuru with 240 points, 2nd place Ōtuki with 250 points, and 1st place Raumati with 360 points. The final points will be finalised at the winning whānau will be announced at the junior prize giving. Can I please invite Mr. Winslow to the stage to announce the whānau ambassadors for 2023?
Kia ora koutou. Ko Kevin Winslow tuku ingoa, e koa au ki te kura o Horoweka Whānau. Tēnā koutou katoa. I will now announce the whānau ambassadors. So whānau is, like you just said, a big part of Rolleston College, and these leaders are people that we rely on throughout the year to help us out when it comes to whānau competitions, but also to lead their fellow learners around Rolleston College. I'll start with Ngāhuru. I will announce the whānau, and then when your name's called, please stand up and come forward, and we'll applaud each whānau at the end. Ezra Patton, Hannah Milne, Sam Patterson, Chase Stanley, Tina Liu, Kira van der Heiden, Mickey Young, Natalia Weresinger, Luke Ward, Jaya Hopkins. Round of applause, please. Raumati, James Bellinger, Ashley McLean, Tegan Hood, Lincoln Mamuta, Jack Hocken, Alexander Stenhouse, Taiko Reihana, Joshua Stenners, Tom Steenhouse, Sophie Bellinger. Round of applause, please. For Hotoki, Caitlin Henderson, Liam Duggan, Mackenzie Wills, AJ Rush, Jack Jarvis, Alice Kennedy, Isabella Hawes, Cleo Innes, Bridie Egan, Manya Chula. Round of applause, please. For Koanga, Kayla Mundy, Amy Parkin, Charlotte Corbett, Briar Howe, Aidan Robinson, Eviana Blair, Kira Chapman, Mia Lilly, Hannah Jack, Cameron Lewis. Congratulations, and we look forward to your contributions in 2023. We know you'll do your whānau proud. Can I please invite our next act to the stage, Megumi, for his piano solo. Thank you, Megumi. I'd now like to announce the whānau wiru recipients for 2022. The Horowika Haimata Wiru Award means to challenge. Today we recognise learners who have challenged themselves over all dispositions of the Rolleston spirit. This includes sport, culture, learning and citizenship. Can I please welcome Mrs. Skelton to the stage to present these awards? The Raumati Wiru Year 11 winner for 2022 has immersed themselves fully in the life of Rolleston College. They have been involved in a range of activities and are a regular and enthusiastic participant in whānau competitions. On the sports field, they have excelled this year representing the college in girls Wednesday football, equestrian and touch. They are a very talented football player and received many accolades this year within sport. Academically, they have earned 14 excellence credits and 37 merit, securing their merit endorsement. Their teachers have written glowing reports across all of their subjects, which proves that how dedicated they are to their learning. They have shown citizenship. Sorry, it's a bit of a tongue twister. They have shown citizenship through supporting the transition of new learners to Rolleston College as a tour guide. They are a member of the Selwyn Youth Council and volunteered at the Koru Games. They have also represented Raumati Whānau well as a whānau ambassador and will continue this role in 2023. Today it was with great pride that I announce Ashley McLean, Ngāi Tahu, Ngāti Maniapoto, as the Raumati Wiru recipient for 2022. The Year 11 recipient of the Koanga Wiru for 2022 is a learner who has immersed themselves in the life and culture of Horowika Haimata. They have represented the whānau in Winterfest Senior Netball competition and have been a whānau ambassador. Arts and culture is a big part of this learner's life, with roles on and off the stage in both musical productions this year. They have been part of the vocal group and were a whānau photographer for Summerfest. As part of the whānau leadership role, they have been in the NetSafe and World Vision Ambassador and been part of the Mindfulness Group. They have also taken part in academic competitions, making it to the UC finals as part of the team for the New Zealand Maths and Physics competition, participated in the Geography competition. They are a member of the Spanish Club and took part in the whānau Canton Math competition. In the classroom, they have received a merit endorsement for Level 1. They exhibit the R2L values. They have also received a bronze and silver badge. Today, we would like to congratulate Amy Parkin as the Koanga Wiru recipient for 2022. The Year 11 Wiru recipient for Hotuki is an outstanding student who has thrived in all 4 aspects of our Wiru: sports, cultural, citizenship/service and academic. They have taken on both coaching and playing roles in netball and umpired a number of inter-school and extracurricular sporting events, including Koru Games and Winterfest. They are whānau ambassador, a sports coach, shown leadership during open nights and exhibitions and was part of the tech team for Blood Brothers. They have also led beyond school as part of the Selwyn Youth Council. This learner has been diligent with her studies, achieving Level 1 early on in Semester 2 and gaining an excellence endorsement over all her courses. She is a frequent receiver of Spirit Awards and she fully embodies our Rolleston spirit. Please congratulate Mackenzie Wills, the winner of the Year Award. Tōna Huru. This learner is a contributor in all areas of Horowika Haimata, and they have achieved fantastic results academically and are on track for an excellence endorsement at level 1. As a whānau ambassador, they have demonstrated citizenship by helping with multiple events across the year, including Winterfest and Whānau Haka. They are an outstanding role model who consistently demonstrates the Rolleston spirit when acting as a mentor to fellow Ngāhuru learners. They have represented the college in 7 sports, attending the South Island Secondary Schools tournament for netball and korfball. While also making representative teams for netball along with this, they have given up their own time to coach, manage sports teams, and present for events outside of school hours. A very well-deserved recipient of the Year 11 2022 Ngāhuru Wedo Award is Hannah Milne. Ngāti Tāwi, Ngāti Whāo. Congratulations to all medal winners. Now it's time for some student reflections on 2022.
My 5 years here at Rolleston College have really helped to set me up with future pathways and help me find my passion of agricultural science, which is what I'm going to be studying at Lincoln University next year.
A highlight for me this year has been being a part of the Blood Brothers production. It's caused me to have several connections within the arts and amongst different year groups. Getting amongst the arts is something I would definitely recommend. It helps grow confidence, all that kind of stuff. And you don't even have to be an actor or a singer to do that. There's so much work backstage that really takes a lot of people.
These 5 years have really helped me out with my confidence and being able to express who I am. And the school has been helping me a lot with how this is happening and also just getting myself out there in the world for next year.
Our biggest highlight of the year is getting to play in the Senior A netball team.
We had the opportunity to travel down to Timaru and play in the South Island Secondary Schools. It was a huge honour for us.
We also had the opportunity of playing in different rec teams. I played for softball for New Zealand.
I played netball for the South Island and for Christchurch.
One of the highlights of this year was winning the Rolleston College X Factor for my drum solo.
I really enjoyed discovering the different subjects at the school, such as psychology and biology and how those two go hand in hand. I also enjoyed business and the theoretical side of business, and I also got to take an actual business to the market and sell products.
I liked leading the money unit stuff with the haka. Did a few of those. I took a couple of sessions for the rugby under 15 boys. I also like just helping out the teachers and stuff. For example, got asked by Tutupu the other day to help the sevens team. We've got to run training and see what our next generation's going to look like.
So one of the many highlights of this year was probably being a librarian. Not only did I get to meet a range of different year groups, but I also got to connect with them and find my true self within that.
I'd say that one school network day would do pretty main to see a lot of our ideas come together across early schools and see it have such a big impact.
Something I've really enjoyed in psychology this year is learning more about how people's brains affect how they act and why they act the way they do. And I really hope to explore that more in Level 3 next year.
Some of the key things that we did at ARA that really have helped me is the market day we ran last week. We were able to plan it and organise everything we were doing, cost out the ingredients and figure out the selling prices and everything for it, which I thought was really great for my future and what I want to do next year.
Some advice I have for future learners is to get really involved in those extracurricular activities because it can build friendships from people that you wouldn't expect to talk to. Like, you don't have to spend time with them in classes, but you make some really good friends just by doing things that you wouldn't normally do.
Mauri ora kia koutou. Nā mihi ki te mana whenua, ko nā rua te rua hiki hiki tina koutou katoa. Ko Rachel Skelton tōku ingoa. 2022 has been another exceptional year for Horuika Haumata. It has not been without its difficulties, with the shadow of COVID still having an impact, particularly at the beginning of the year. However, I have been extremely impressed with the way that all our learners have coped and been able to develop self, build communities and transform your futures despite this. Hard times don't create heroes, but rather it is during hard times that the hero within us is revealed. And I commend each and every one of you on your resilience. A round of applause for all of our learners. 2022 was another year where our learners have excelled and exceeded our expectations in all areas. At our recent CASE Culture, Arts, Sports and Education Outside the Classroom Awards, I spoke of Mā te huru huru karere te manu. Adorn the bird with feathers so it may soar. Giving time to the wider life of the school and community gives you the feathers needed, not just to fly, but to soar. Problem solving, helping others, being a team player, being collaborative, communicating well, and using the dispositions of our Rolleston spirit gives you feathers. Our learners continue not only to add to their own feathers and personal success, but also to put Rolleston College on the map. There is no greater delight as a principal to hear about the success of your learners, be it in winning a hard-fought sports game, reading an exceptional review of a show, or just hearing about the kindness and care shown for others in our community. There is huge satisfaction in that, and 2022 has been a year of much positive feedback about the great things achieved by our learners, including many Year 11 learners here today. I see Year 11 as a really special year. Year 11 for many is the turning point, where you experience much growth in deciding what it is that you actually want to carry on within the senior school. It's when you make the decisions about who you want to be and the pathway that will take you there. It's the beginning of making those decisions about where you see yourself beyond school. Let's be real. If Year 11 has not been as successful as you had hoped, also know that there are 2 more years to turn that ship around and to make those important decisions about direction. Next year, you move from upper groups to senior advisory groups. Advisory time is all about making use of our staff to make sure they help you to track those goals that you set and help you follow the path that you wish to forge. So what is this afternoon all about really? A prize giving traditionally acknowledges academic success, but what does this really mean? A truly academic education should be about exploring the critical questions in life, using our Rolleston spirit and its dispositions to guide us along the way. I know many of you sitting here have not only achieved highly in NCEA, but you've also looked for new solutions to age-old problems, have failed countless times on the path to success, and have put considerable time and effort into your learning and wider commitments. And that's what a prize giving is about, and that is worthy of celebration. To our 2022 staff, your dedication to the college and our learners is second to none. You work hard to create the culture of care that allows our learners to thrive. At the Year 12 and 13 prize given this evening, we will acknowledge those staff who have reached the milestone of being a part of the college for 5 years. The success of Rolleston College also belongs to our wider community. We just couldn't do the wonderful things that we do without the wonderful community we are fortunate enough to serve. 2023 will see a large amount of physical changes to our school campus, with the beginning of our building expansion and covered courts, in addition to the excitement for the new campus gaining in momentum. We could not have achieved all that we have thus far in this area without the support of our wonderful Board of Trustees. We thank this dynamic group for their ongoing support of the college. A round of applause. Back to our Year 11s. For those with exams, best of luck for your preparation for these over the rest of the week. Have an amazing summer holiday. Be safe. Make the most of some time to relax, and we look forward to seeing each and every one of you back in 2023. He kakano e rui mai e rangiatia. The seed will not be lost. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Gutton. It is now my pleasure to announce the special awards for 2022. Can I please invite Mrs. Gutton back to the stage to present these awards? Te Kaka Kura. Te Kaka Kura was gifted by Liz Brown from Taumutu, Runga, when Rolleston College first opened. Te Kaka Kura refers to the leader of a flock of kaka. The analogy of leading a flock of birds is often used when referring to people who are natural leaders. In Te Ao Māori, birds are seen as messengers and leaders. Can we please welcome Mātua Jace to the stage to present as well. The recipient of the Te Kaka Kura Award is Riley Long. Riley has been a quiet but prominent member of several aspects of Te Ao Māori Oroweka Haimata throughout 2022. She applied herself diligently in NCA into the All Māori. She is an enthusiastic member of the Kapahaka Rōpū and is showing potential in all areas of Te Ao Māori. She is always cheerful and encouraging to her peers, displaying high levels of whanaungatanga and manaakitanga. Please congratulate Riley Long. The 24/7 Community Cup. The 24/7 youth team have donated the Community Cup Award to the college for all year levels. For our youth workers, supporting the community is a key part in their role. Mana Harima and Karina Bergamini are the 24/7 youth workers in the college. Their support for our learners is an important aspect. This year, Karina joined us and has made a significant impact with our Year 9 girls. Mana was awarded the New Zealand 24/7 Youth Worker of the Year. We wish to extend our thanks to Mana and Karina. This year we launched Mana Wairoa. It was a showcase of learners bringing to life our Rolleston spirit, exemplifying what this award is about. The Year 11 Community Cup goes to Ben Pina. Ben has given up so much of his time to support many events such as Beauty and the Beast, hockey and sporting events, Te Rotu to Field opening, which the Prime Minister was present, and Transforming Futures Day as a photographer. Taking the bicultural photos was the Blood Brothers as the Blood Brothers photographer as well. Ben is also an amazing drummer, as we've seen as part of his showcase. Taking this year's World Psychology X Factor and leaving audience amazed of the night of our case prize giving. Ben was part of our Mana Wairoa campaign, explaining that he aspires to combine photography with another passion of his, skateboarding. Ben, we thank you for your service and dedication to our school values. Please put your hands together for the Year 11 Community Cup winner.
Thank you for attending the Year 11 Awards for 2022, and congratulations to all the learners for your personal achievements this year. To the learners heading into exams, good luck. We wish everyone a safe summer break, and we now invite you all to stand as the official party leaves the auditorium. Afterwards, please stay seated for important exam information, then you will be dismissed.